hi. Yeah, my name's Rimini. Um, and yeah, as I said, I'm in London. Um, so I met Jared, I guess, about a month ago or something on LinkedIn. And we've been having a couple of chats and things, and obviously shared quite a similar vision in terms of understanding the power of music and also wanting to connect to artists and creatives' hearts and really empower and heal and like lift up energetically. The energy and the kind of the unseen energy that connects us all. And since I was tiny, that's just been who I am, and I've always wanted to empower artists to step into their vision and really live their joy, loving the joy behind you, Laura. And yeah, so I guess it's like my life has been a kind of real culmination of getting over my own fear of like stepping into my power around creating music. Also born into a family of musicians and like grew up, family members on tour, other people, kind of dealing with various shadow aspects of the music industry as well. So really getting to see the 360-degree experience from the beginning of what it means to create, and actually the people that let themselves get stopped and the impact of that, of not really fully expressing themselves in their hearts, the ramifications of really closing yourself down. And then also the people that do end up getting really famous, and it's like the ramifications of that, and actually not getting famous from a stable point and not having the right support structure in place to really be able to process the changes that happen, because there's a lot, right? And we see it day in, day out, people thinking they have to project a certain energy, and it kind of creates a self-isolation.
But I am a certified sound healing practitioner, and that's this is actually a newer, healthier pursuit for me, actually, in the last year. Because my history, I over 30 years, I was an executive in the music industry. I've worked in the music for film and television industry, and I'm from California originally. I did most of my career there, and then I've been in Atlanta for 14 years. And anyway, I was always dealing with a lot of stress and high stress, and in that industry, and it was extreme. And I kind of got into some meditation and mindfulness. But even when you're very stressed, it's still hard, even with meditation, to focus your mind. So I discovered from my own experience the power of sound healing. And then once I discovered that, it really changed everything. And everything for me, as far as being able to relax, being able to just calm, kind of to get out of things. And I felt the power of it. And then it's just I go as the world kind of took me. I left that career last year, and then it's just sort of me wanting to discover more about and learn more about with sound healing. It actually led me into, I became a practitioner, but studying months and months of physiology and anatomy, and about our nervous system and our brain waves, and kind of how that works. Now, people say this is like a new area. However, it's really not. It's very ancient. It's actually, sound is the most ancient healing that exists. It comes from in all different cultures, from foot stomping, hand clapping, rattles, or what, conch shells, the drums. It's all the cultures that have it, to put it, had it. And so it's over many obviously centuries, eons, that it's always been around. But it's just becoming a little more aware, even though I still know a lot of people who've not even heard of the idea of sound healing. It's because it's a non-invasive way to heal yourself. And when I say heal, it's like, I'm not like a medicine man. I don't heal people. How it works, it's that we put the body in a state. We, through our relaxations, our meditations, through the sound vibrations, that allows the body to heal itself, because the body is actually a very well made machine. And if your body is in a healthy state and your brain waves are in a healthy state, it can heal itself. And it's actually, they're doing things with various things with these sound waves. I mean, cancer research, for instance, they're doing a lot of things with that, which actually with very positive results. There's a lot of other things. I don't know, the vibration idea with the sound. I mean, it's definitely, it's at the very least, it's relaxation, is deep relaxation, because you have the different levels of your brain with the theta and the delta, and it can go to the deepest level of your brain waves to relax you. And it's through various instruments. Now, as an addition, I'm also a musician. I mean, with traditional instruments, I mean, I play the bass and the flute and the drums and all of that. But with the sound healing, it's just it's different. It's because we're using instruments for the different purpose. We're using it for the vibration in a different way. I put on the sound bath, where it's then you said it's usually with the guided meditation down to get to one state that you're somewhat relaxed, and then go into with the different things, the different instruments that have different effect on different levels. But that's sort of the overview on that. So
with the music, but I'm actually stepping into an aspect of myself where I'm really supporting others, mainly women, to step into their own empowerment, their own self-expression in an authentic way, and to really see who they are. And it could be anything. It could be anybody from musicians to a mom or what. It doesn't really matter. So that's one of my things that I've really stepped into, just based on my own performance and how I am as an entertainer and a songwriter. And my main focus is always been, how do we get across to a mainstream group of people music that's not canned, music that's not formulaic, that because it's set up to have us go to sleep, to keep us anesthetized, not wake up, not look within, just keep on that hamster wheel, excuse me, and just keep working and being a slave and, that type of thing. Whereas the artistry and artists, we say, hi, let's look within. Who are you? How do you feel? What do you experience? And I think all these modalities that Rimini and Janet, I don't know Susie yet or anybody, but we've all come together to say, okay, this is my area. This is what I know works for me. This is what I can contribute to the whole as a group, right? So I feel like not only does my voice as a sound, a vibration, create a communication based on what I say. So like I have songs that are really like upbeat, but the words would be considered dark, but they're not. They're asking and requesting you to go within, look at, spotlight it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have lost our way. I wrote that, we lost our way like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it was. So, things like that. I've always been a little ahead of my time. So people are kind of looking at me like, what? Especially being in Portland, I was infusing R&B with world music, like what? But so anyway, that's just been my path, to continue to not only work with other artists, but to continue to put out my music and my music videos, and also support women with Global Badass Goddess, which is my workshop stuff that I do, and just really continue to make a difference and work on myself and uplift myself and evolve. So
awesome. Thank you, Glenda. I really appreciate that.